I'm about to leave for work. Where's my breakfast? We're splitting everything 50-50. Handle your own. What did you just say? I said from today on, you make your own breakfast. Zhang Yuechu, what exactly is that supposed to mean? Exactly what it sounds like. You said it yourself last night. From now on, it's 50-50 and we each handle our own stuff. I agreed. I meant split the expenses, not stop making me breakfast. Is cooking free? Do ingredients cost nothing? What about water, electricity, and gas? That's not the same thing. That's something you're supposed to do anyway. My time and effort aren't worthless. Why should you get them for free? There's no reasoning with you. You're just picking a fight today. You're the one who started it. I just put your own rules in writing. What rules? What are you scheming behind my back now? 50-50 household responsibilities and expenses, detailed rules. Your idea, I'm just enforcing it. What the heck is this? Keep reading. Rule number 1. Since you want breakfast today, here's the price. Set A, milk and a sandwich, including ingredients, cooking, utilities, and kitchenware wear and tear. Total, 38 yen. 38 yuan for one breakfast? You're seriously charging me that? That's today's first charge. So, are you buying or not? Laundry, 15 yuan per load. Cleaning, 800 yuan a month. So I have to cover 400? You use the service, you pay your share. Fair is fair. Face wash, 5 yuan per use. Body wash, 3 yuan. Zhang Yuechu, what do you think this home is? Zhang Yuechu, are you that desperate for money? Are you turning our home into a marketplace? You're the one who turned it into a battlefield first. How does asking for 50-50 make this a battlefield? The second you demanded 50-50, this stopped being a home and became a business. Now we're partners, clear duties, clear books. I'm simply carrying out the partner's decision fairly. Fine, great, just great. Zhang Yuechu, unbelievable. You can leave if you want, but settle today's 38 yuan breakfast bill before you go. Dream on, I'm not giving you a cent. I don't want to stay here another second. Don't let the door hit you. I'll put it on your tab. Zhang Yuechu, you're going to regret this. Why are your clothes on the floor? You're not washing them. Your clothes, your problem. Then why did you throw them on the floor? Your clothes belong in your room. I was just putting them back where they belong. What exactly are you trying to pull? Do you want them washed or not? Give me a straight answer. Fine, wash them. 15 yuan per load, utilities and wear and tear included. You're charging me just to wash clothes now? If you want a service, you pay for it. You're seriously insane. Forget the laundry. Can I at least wash my face and go to sleep? Be my guest. Zhang Yuechu, you're charging me for face wash too? Are you ever going to stop? You're obsessed with money. I own half this place, so why should I pay to use anything here? Yes, you own a share of the place. So please pay your half of this month's rent, utilities, and property fees. Why? I own part of it. I should be able to use whatever I want. But I bought that face wash with my own money. It's personal property, not shared property. If you want to use it, you pay. Zhang Yuechu, don't push your luck. That's a load-bearing wall. Break it and you pay for the damage. Why did it suddenly get so hot? Why did the AC stop? Where's the remote? Zhang Yuechu, was this you? What are you pulling now? I've got the remote. Zhang Yuechu, where's my AC remote? What did you do? Electricity is 50-50. You've used up today's free allowance. What free allowance? You're pulling this in the middle of the night? Do I need a subscription now? 1.5 yuan per kilowatt hour, including line loss fees. Zhang Yuechu, have you actually lost it? You're doing this in the middle of the night? Fine, I'm not sleeping in that dump. The couch is free, right? Friendly reminder, the living room is a shared area. Overnight stays are not allowed. You're charging me to sleep on the couch too? Space use fee plus nighttime security, 80 yuan total. I'll add it to your tab. Good night. Zhang Yuechu, open the door. How dare you treat my son like this? No cooking, no laundry, and you even kicked him onto the couch. Mom, please calm down. Come in and sit. Our Gu family must have the worst luck in the world to end up with a daughter-in-law like you. Mom, don't get worked up. Have some water and look at this. Breakfast, 38. Air purifying fee, 2. Space use fee, 80. What is all this? Are you running a loan shark operation? It's not loan sharking. Gulang was the one who demanded everything be split 50-50. Ridiculous. Marriage means you're a family. What wife keeps score with her husband down to the last cent? But Mom, husbands don't usually demand 50-50 from a stay-at-home wife with no income either. 50-50? You've certainly got a sharp tongue. I don't care what 50-50 game you're playing. I'm here today, so as my daughter-in-law, you can at least cook me a meal. Sure, if you want a meal, I'll make one right now. That's more like it. A daughter-in-law should cook for her mother-in-law. Mom, dinner's ready. But first, take a look at this. What now? Tonight's dinner bill. Ingredients 100, 4 hours of cooking labor 400. Total 500 yuan. What kind of nonsense is this? So who's paying for this meal, Gulang, or you? You're charging me too? Mom, you asked me to cook this meal, and you and your son are the ones benefiting from it. Under the 50-50 rule, the person requesting the service pays for it. Zhang Yuechu, are you done with this nonsense yet? Son, look at the wife you married. She's even charging me for one meal. I came to stand up for you, and now she's trying to bleed both of us dry. It's one meal. Do you really have to turn the whole house upside down over it? If nobody's paying for the food, then nobody gets to eat it. What are you doing? Those are sweet and sour ribs, stop! Zhang Yuechu, are you crazy? You dumped the whole table of food. If nobody's paying for it, why keep it? You wasteful woman, this is outrageous. Karma will come for you, heaven sees everything. These noodles are made with my own ingredients and my own labor. This bowl is on me. Mrs. Zhou, I recorded every insult you just threw at me. You recorded me? What you said amounts to personal abuse. My rate is 500 yuan an hour, starting now at 7:15. You dare record me? I'll teach you a lesson. Mom, calm down. If you slap her, this really won't end well. Mrs. Zhou, go ahead and hit me. Then I can add assault to the complaint. 500, right? Fine, I'll transfer it. Happy now? Tonight's 500 yuan dinner bill has been paid in full. Zhang Yuechu satisfied now? Good. I'll itemize everything clearly. 3 hours here, air purifying fee 6 yuan, cup sanitizing 5 yuan, energy surcharge 14 yuan. What energy surcharge? I brought my own water. Every time you get worked up, the air purifier has to work overtime. Total, 25 yuan. So now breathing has a price tag too? Cash or scan to pay? I'll pay, fine, I'll pay! Mom, let's go, I can't stay here another second. Oh my god, this woman has completely lost it over money. I won this round, but I knew the real break between us was still coming. Next Saturday is my dad's 60th birthday. About 12 relatives are coming. Get ready and put together a family banquet. Got it. Make it impressive, don't embarrass me. Don't worry, I'll make everything crystal clear. Zhang Yuechu, are you ever gonna stop? 5,888 yen, why don't you just rob me? That's the market rate. Hiring a private chef team for a 12-person banquet would cost at least that much. Drop the act. It's my dad's birthday banquet, not some business deal for strangers. Isn't cooking for your father-in-law just what a daughter-in-law is supposed to do? Supposed to do? You really have the nerve to say that? Gulang, you were the one who demanded 50-50. The day you made that rule, all your you're supposed to privileges expired. You're twisting everything. He's your father and your responsibility. Why should I handle it for free? Delete every one of those ridiculous ledgers. Calm down. What are you trying to do? Zhang Yuechu, I'm warning you, don't push me too far. Keep this up and I swear I'll... Hit me? You? What did you say? I'll call the police and get any injuries documented right now. Legally, you won't just owe compensation. The consequences after that are more than you can handle, so think very carefully before that hand comes down. You actually know about this stuff? More than you think. And I'll remember exactly what happened tonight. Gulang. What are you trying to do? Zhang Yuechu, stop! I'm talking to you! I'm done listening to you. What do you mean, done? Come here. That hand you raised just now, you were going to hit me, weren't you? But I didn't actually hit you. Only because I made you understand the consequences. Don't put labels on me. Put that down. Those are my clothes. Are you insane? Why are you moving my stuff in the middle of the night? Helping you move. Move where? This house is mine. Starting tonight, this room is yours and yours alone. Zhang Yuechu, explain yourself. Zhang Yuechu, stop right now. There are 2 more piles behind you. Why are you dumping them outside my door? I don't even sleep in here. Then pick where you want to sleep. The guest room or outside the front door. I swear I'll throw your stuff out too. Try it. You? From today on, your living space is limited to the guest room. What did you say? The master bedroom is my private space. Nobody enters without my permission. On what grounds? Half this house is mine too. That doesn't mean you own half of every room. Don't play word games with me. The moment you raised that hand, you should have known this door was going to close. Zhang Yuechu, open up, open this door. No use, I locked it. Come out right now, we need to talk this through. There's nothing to discuss tonight. Starting tomorrow, we talk money and rent. What are you even saying? If you want back in, first admit what that raised hand meant. Zhang Yuechu, what exactly are you trying to say? You think a locked door can stop me? Maybe not forever. Once is enough. You'll regret this sooner or later. My biggest regret was marrying you. From tonight on, I set the rules for this 50-50 arrangement. You're just a paying tenant now. We'll see. Sir, your Kung Pao chicken set is 36 yuan. You've ordered it 3 days straight. Please remember to eat properly. None of your business. The collar is covered in grease. That's an extra 60 yuan. 60 yuan just to clean the collar of one shirt. If that's too expensive, you can take it home and wash it yourself. Hello, Mrs. Wang. You have 8 guests for this event, correct? Correct. Then I'd suggest seared foie gras with caramelized apples, 1 plated portion per guest. Sounds good, let's do that. Email me the quote the day after tomorrow. Sure, it'll be in your inbox before noon that day. A market stall cook who spent 3 years as a housewife really thinks she's a Michelin chef now. Gulong, you know exactly how good my cooking is. You ate it for 3 years. That's why you're scared. What did you say? Hey sis, it's Yuechu. Well, look who finally called. Is my old account Yechu's Kitchen still there? Yep, over 100,000 followers and you haven't touched it in 3 years. I'm posting again starting tonight. What did Gulang do this time? First photo, last weekend's Buddha jumps over the wall soup. You can make that too? He took 1 spoonful and complained the broth was too rich. Of course he did. Second photo, steamed yellow lip fish. That fish costs hundreds per pound, doesn't it? He said I overcooked it and made me steam another one. I've written the pinned post too. I'll read it to you. Go ahead. Yechu Private Dining, premium private chef service for upscale family dinners, anniversary dinners, and business banquets. Serious inquiries only. Wow, you're really doing this. If you get bookings, great. If not, at least you're making a statement. It's been up 3 days and you haven't gotten a single booking, right? Not one. Those followers from 3 years ago have probably forgotten you by now. Maybe. I'd love to see how you plan to support yourself without me. Then enjoy the show. Hello, who's this? Is this Ms. Zhang from Yechu Private Dining? Yes, who's calling? I saw your post. What can I help you with, sir? I'm hosting a private dinner in 3 days for 6 guests. Where will it be held? I want the elegance of Huaiyang cuisine with the layered flavors of Sichuan cuisine, a fusion of both. How spicy? Not too spicy. The ingredients must be extremely fresh and the cooking has to be flawless. Anything else? No MSG or chicken bouillon. Not a single grain goes in the pot. Understood. Ms. Zhang, if that's too difficult, no problem. I can find someone else. No problem, but I don't come cheap. Money isn't an issue as long as it's worth it. Then leave me an email address. Send me the quote before tonight. What kind of mystery client is this? Not telling you. How big is the job? Give me a number. You really want to know? Fine. A little more than 2 months of your salary. Say that again. Starter. Crab roe lion's head meatball. 1 per plate with 3 spoonfuls of crab roe sauce. Center it and garnish the rim with crab meat. Second. Sichuan-style drunken shrimp, mild heat, lime to cut the fishiness, and very little sugar. Third, and this is the real test, clear broth cabbage. What a performance. Are you done yet? You really think you're some Michelin star chef now? I never said I was. If you make those people sick, you'll lose everything you own paying them back. Then you'd better hope I don't. Third try, and it's still not clear enough. Again, it has to be perfect by tomorrow night. Excuse me, are you Ms. Zhang? Yes, right this way. Sir has already arrived. Are all the guests here? We're still waiting on one. Sir asked you to set up the kitchen first. All right, please show me the way. These are the notes Sir wrote for you. He doesn't talk much, so he wrote it down. Keep the starter light, focus on heat control for the mains, and serve the clear broth cabbage last by itself. He said that dish is tonight's centerpiece. The gentleman at the head of the table is Mr. Huo Cheng'an. That Huo Cheng'an, the one who's always on the covers of finance magazines. I thought he sent someone else to book the dinner. Sir never lets anyone else choose his chef. A client like this is exactly the chance I need to prove myself. Ms. Zhang, you may start serving. First course, crab roe lion's head meatball. Good. Sir asked me to pass along a message. I'm listening. He'll personally judge the dishes tonight. The meatballs are entirely handmade. Ms. Zhang started preparing them at 3 a.m. Whoa, you found yourself a seriously impressive chef this time. The crab meat was picked fresh today, nothing frozen. Keep serving. Yes, this is Sichuan-style drunken shrimp, mildly spicy. Next is Wensi tofu soup. The tofu is cut this fine? That knife work takes at least 10 years to master. You should sign this young chef to a long-term contract. We'll see. Let's taste the last dish first. The final dish is clear broth cabbage. This is clear broth cabbage? Well, there's no MSG or chicken bouillon in this broth. Then what gives it all that flavor? Old hen, ham, and dried scallops. Simmered 3 times, filtered 3 times. Give it to Ms. Zhang. Yes, Ms. Zhang, sir, asked me to give you tonight's payment. This is a lot more than we agreed on. 20% more. Why? Sir said your cooking and service exceeded his expectations. You've earned it. Please thank Mr. Huo for me. Ms. Zhang, Mr. Huo? This is my private number. Thank you. My company has an important board dinner next month. How many guests? 16. I'd like you to handle it again. Also, I'd personally like to sign a long-term arrangement with you. By long-term, I mean a fixed private chef booking every month exclusively with you. How long is the contract? I'm thinking 1 year to start, but I'll respect your preference. Give me 2 days to think about it. I'll give you my answer then. Of course. Where were you? Working. Working this late? What work? Cooking. Yes, cooking. You expect me to believe that? Where's your phone? Why do you care? Hand it over. What are you trying to do? Look carefully. At what? Payment notification. Next month's rent, here's my half, 3,000 yuan. What are you doing? My half of the utilities is 420. You're transferring money to me? My half of the property fee is 380. Total, 3,780 yuan. Not a cent short. Where did you get this much money? There's a note under the transfer. Read it yourself. Zhang Yuechu's share, paid in full. Clear enough? Zhang Yuechu, where exactly did you get all this money? I earned it. One dinner tonight paid me 3,700 yuan, and that's nowhere near all of it. Zhang Yuechu, You'd better tell me who you cooked for. A client. Was the client a man or a woman? Don't tell me you... What exactly are you asking? You didn't... What are you laughing at? Gulang, you've been married to me for 3 years. You should know me better than anyone, right? So I'll remember every word you said tonight for the rest of my life. I don't owe you an explanation. Then what's this? I'll read it to you. Read what? Letter of intent for cooperation. Party B, Zhang Yuechu. And Party A? Read the first line at the top yourself. Party A, Chang'an Capital Management. Keep reading, the advance payment. In US dollars, read the whole number, 8 digits. That's more than your annual salary, right? Where did you find a client like this? Zhang Yuechu, It's just one business deal. You'd better hope it's only one. What do you mean? Starting next month, all those things you used to say to put me down won't apply to me anymore. Ms. Jiang, this is X Entertainment. Our artist Lin Shi has a birthday next week, and we'd like you to cook for the party. Lin Shi, the big star, I'm fully booked next week. My earliest opening is 3 months from now. 3 months? You're the only chef in the city Mr. Huo personally approved. Lin Shi can wait. Your reputation gets more exaggerated by the day. I'm not the one exaggerating it. Huo Chenggan only hired you for one dinner. One dinner and now you're booked 3 months out? You're getting full of yourself. I'm not full of myself. I just finally don't have to bow my head to you anymore. So which Mr. Hao is it today? Not a Huo today, a Chen. Chen who? Mrs. Chen. She's 72 and it's her granddaughter's 1-month celebration. Why don't I believe you? Whether you believe me or not has nothing to do with me. I was never the one causing trouble. Main course, truffle steak. Dessert will be delivered to your studio this afternoon. Ms. Zhang, here's the menu for Lin Xi's birthday dinner. Please give it one more look. Oh, and the dessert is matcha millicrate cake. Where are my keys? Hanging by the entryway. I'm on a call, don't bother me, yeah. Gulang, what? You know exactly where I left my phone. I didn't touch your phone. Oh, so it just rolled over by itself? What proof do you have that I took it? Starting tonight, I'm changing the passcode. Why are you changing it? Got something to hide? I'm just tired of you bugging me. I've got nothing to hide. You're the one with something to hide. Stop! Give me the passcode! Why should married people need passcodes? The day you demanded we split everything 50-50, we stopped feeling like a married couple. Are you secretly messaging someone behind my back? Clients. Suppliers. You'd better be. Gulang, jealousy is not a good look on you. How can a housewife possibly make more money than me? Look at her, the glamorous private chef. I'll ruin her reputation. One post like this will make her life miserable. Zhang Yuechu, either crawl back and beg me, or get out of this city. One post isn't enough. I want her too embarrassed to show her face in this city. I'll feed these posts to every local gossip account, one by one. First one, second one, third one. Let's make this blow up. Ms. Jiang, something huge just happened under your account. An anonymous account posted something disgusting last night. What kind? A personal attack? And they're spreading lies about you. I can't even repeat it over the phone. What's the situation now? They pushed it to 7 or 8 local gossip pages. It's spreading fast and your DMs are flooded with harassment. I don't want to hear the exact words. Come to the office right now. The comment came from a traceable account. Who do you suspect? No need to suspect. I have the name. First things first, did you trace the anonymous account's IP? Yes, the IP hasn't changed since the comment was posted last night. Address? Building 3, 8th floor, X Road. That's my home Wi-Fi. Should we send a legal notice right now? No, one comment isn't what I'm after. I've been collecting evidence of his little stunts myself. This is a GPS tracker. He put it under my car and the purchase is tied to his own account. And these photos? He went through my bag in the middle of the night. My home camera caught him. Export a complete copy of all the evidence to this USB drive. When are we using it? The day he decides to expose himself. He might not. He will. A guy like him can't keep it bottled up. I just need to give him one opening and he'll charge right in. Lin Shi's birthday party is next Wednesday at a villa outside the city. How many guests? 40, all from entertainment. Lin Shi's team says several entertainment media outlets will be there filming. Press? At the party? Yeah, she wants some buzz around her birthday. Ms. Jiang, Lindsay loved the menu and plating photos you sent. Manager Joe, could I use your event to handle one personal matter? What kind of matter? After the event, lend me the stage and projector for 10 minutes. I need to handle something personal. It'll only help your publicity. Tonight's menu was personally cooked by Ms. Jiang. We're ready, serve the food. I hear there's only one chef Mr. Huo trusts enough for a long-term contract. You're too kind, Ms. Lin. Tonight is in your hands. What's next? Get dessert ready. What's going on? Zhang Yuechu, I knew you two were together. You shameless woman. Right in front of me, and you still dare do this? That's Lin Shi's mail manager. Top private chef gets publicly smeared by her own husband. What is going on here? Lin Shi, Ms. Zhang, and I literally met for the first time today. Still trying to deny it? If this gets out, it'll be the scandal of the year. Ms. Zhang, please don't say anything yet. Ms. Zhang, I'm sorry, I never thought this would turn into this. Manager Zhou, Ms. Lin, could I borrow 10 minutes? Zhang Yuechu, what are you plotting now? Manager Zhou, please dim the lights. Dim them? Zhang Yuechu, put your phone down! Tonight, he's going to hear the truth, and so is everyone else. First, at 11:07 last night, an anonymous comment appeared under my account. The IP used to post it was Building 3, 8th floor, X Road, the only registered address Gulang and I share. What nonsense are you talking about? Second, a GPS tracker. The buyer was Gulang, the delivery address was the same building, and it was installed above my car's rear right wheel. Third, a tiny camera outside my bedroom. At 2:18 a.m., it recorded a man searching my bag, then going through my laptop. Fourth, I also have the messages where this man asked a friend for background information on my clients. Those 4 incidents all happened within the last 72 hours. Go back 2 months, and this man personally handed me a document. It was called Rules for 50/50 Household Responsibilities and Expenses. That's when I started keeping records. The ledger shows exactly how much he still owes me for unpaid household labor. Still unpaid. All right, that's the evidence. Now let me introduce myself. My name is Zhang Yuechu. I used to be a full-time homemaker. 2 months ago, this man unilaterally demanded a 50/50 arrangement. From that day on, I picked up my spatula again because I had to survive. I never imagined my hard work and success would bring me not support, but my husband's jealousy, suspicion, and lies. He stormed in here tonight not because he found proof of anything, but because he can't accept that I'm no longer a woman he can control. I'm not standing here to beg for sympathy or air dirty laundry. I'm here to tell a story, how one 50/50 rule forced a housewife to start over and build a business. What should this story be called? I'll let all of you name it tonight. Sir, come with me. Zhang Yuechu, do you hear me? Ms. Zhang, are you okay? I watched them drag him out. Feel any better? No, just cold. He lit that fire himself. He brought it on himself. Ms. Zhang, the internet exploded. How bad? The #1 trending topic is, my husband demanded 50/50, then I became a top private chef. How many views? It had 300 million in reach when I checked. It's probably past 500 million now. Let's go back to the office. Our inbox is overflowing. Over 2,000 new orders, plus more than a dozen interview requests. Turn down all media for now. Rank brand partners by priority, sort orders by value, and I'll personally take the first 100. What's the internet saying about Gulang now? Nothing nice. Tell me straight. People gave him 2 nicknames. One is douchebag of the century. The other is Captain Slander. His company sent an internal notice first thing this morning. What did it say? They removed him from the core project team. His promotion track is frozen too. HR is already processing his termination. How did we hear about all this? Someone at his company contacted us and said they want to work with us. One more thing. Go on. Mr. Huo Chang'an's secretary called. What did he say? Mr. Huo wants to meet you this afternoon. Where? The executive lounge on the top floor of his company. Yuechu Kitchen's current cash flow can't support how big you're thinking. So you asked me here to talk money? 3 things. First, I'll personally invest in your angel round. Second, turn the private chef business into a brand. Premium ready-to-finish meal boxes, themed afternoon tea with 5-star hotels, and a downtown flagship. Third, you become CEO Jiang. Mr. Huo, yes? I have one rule. Go ahead, your equity stays under 49%. All decision-making power stays with me. Deal. Use dark green and champagne gold for the main sign colors. Take another look. Make the font half a size bigger. Got it, Boss Jiang. We closed deals with all 3 hotels. Each hotel gets its own branded gift box with the themed afternoon tea. The first 500 launch tomorrow. Before launch, I want to review the menu one more time. Morning, Boss Jiang. Boss Jiang. The interview crew arrives at 3 p.m. Manager Wang, that payment has to clear today. Don't worry, Boss Jiang. Boss Jiang, the conference room is ready. Make them wait 10 minutes. Boss Jiang, in just 6 months, you went from nothing to a national leader. How do you see it? I didn't start from nothing. I started as a housewife. Everything I built up in those 3 years in the kitchen was my starting capital. I want to use that as the headline for this interview. Add one more line. Every housewife's labor is capital. Boss, I want that issue. Which one? The one with the woman in the white suit on the cover? Oh, Zhang Yuechu. That issue is selling like crazy. Look, isn't that the guy from the video? The one whose wife exposed him on the spot? That's him. He looks way thinner, and he still has the nerve to read his wife's interview. What are you staring at? Come on, let's go, not worth the trouble. Mr. Gu, I'll take your case. What are my chances? A company founded during a marriage is generally treated as marital property, so I can get half? Then sue. I want the complaint tonight. Have it delivered to her company tomorrow morning. Boss Jiang, what is it? Slow down. A legal notice from which firm? Firm C sender is Gulang. What's it say? He's suing you for divorce and asking to divide marital property. What marital property? Yuchu Kitchen. He wants half the shares and profits. Boss Jiang, how can he be this shameless? Now that you're successful, he wants to come back and take a slice. You don't know? I've actually been waiting a month for this lawsuit. Boss Jiang, you're smiling? Don't be mad, he's helping me. Helping you? He thinks the words marital property mean he's already won. But he forgot I have one more thing in my hands. From the day he demanded 50-50, every expense from the first to the last is in here, clearly separated. So you saved it for today? For the moment, he delivered himself right to my door. Please. What's the book on top? The 50-50 ledger. From the day the husband unilaterally demanded a 50-50 arrangement, it records every separate expense paid by either side. It's just a household ledger. Every month, the wife transferred her share of rent and utilities to my client. It's all here. She paid every one of her own expenses. What do the notes say? Jiang Yuechu's share paid in full. Company registration, venue rental, every payment came directly from my client's personal account. What does that prove? It proves all of Yuechu Kitchen startup money came from my client's own labor income. Not 1 cent came from your client. A household ledger can't directly determine how marital assets are divided, not by itself. But paired with the time, amount, payer, and memo for every transfer, it proves one thing. What? From the day your client demanded 50-50, he and my client were effectively operating with separate financial accounting. What's this? A complete money trail for Yuechu Kitchen startup funds. The first payment was private chef compensation from Mr. Huo Chang'an, deposited into an account solely in my client's name. Every order payment after that went into the same account. Your client came prepared. Your client gave us time to prepare. She's been keeping this ledger for 2 months, starting the day your client unilaterally demanded 50-50. I need to speak with my client again. Of course, I'll wait for your response. Before you respond, let me add one more point. Go ahead. Under the relevant legal interpretation, gains from one spouse's separate property may become marital property when active management causes the asset to appreciate. So ordinarily, your client could benefit from that rule. But your client contributed nothing to my client's company's creation or growth. Instead, he repeatedly spread malicious rumors and interfered with the business. You'll need evidence for that. The evidence is in the stack of documents right in front of you. He's not getting a slice of this company. What if he keeps fighting? Then the next thing he faces won't be a divorce complaint. A countersuit, exactly. Defamation plus financial damages. We're talking at least 7 figures. Yesterday afternoon, he blew up in the conference room and accused you of taking my money. Those were his exact words, figures. At 10:22 this morning, his request to withdraw the case reached the court. I'm not withdrawing. File the countersuit today. My demand is one word, divorce. I don't want his money. I just want his name off my household register. Hello, Boss Jiang. I'm Lu Yuan, Director of Startup Future. Director Lu, nice to meet you. It's the country's highest-rated startup reality show, airing every Saturday at 9 p.m. Your startup story caused a huge reaction online. We'd like to invite you as a first-time founder representative on our next episode. I know the show. When? In 10 days, just 3 days apart from your court date. Welcome to Startup Future. I'm honored to be here. First question. How was the Yuechu Kitchen brand born? It started with a 50-50 rule. What do you mean? After 3 years of marriage, my husband asked for a 50-50 arrangement. I agreed, then started a business and made my own money. That ledger records 3 things. Which 3? First, the value of housework. Second, the cost of time. Third, the dignity that gets ignored. Can those really be converted into money? And from those 3 things, you found an answer? I found a company. Boss Jiang, is your idea a business model or a social issue? Both. Turning household labor into measurable value can support a company and a new way of living. So your future isn't just private dining. You want to reprice the labor of every housewife. That idea has my vote. Boss Jiang, we've reached the final segment of tonight's show. What segment? Friends and family. But I didn't list any friends or family. We invited a special guest. He says he's the person closest to you and wants to say a few things to you in front of the whole country. Who are you? Aren't you the guy from that video? Why is he here too? Boss Jiang, you didn't know? I had no idea. They may have shown up uninvited. Yuechu, I know I was wrong. I shouldn't have demanded 50-50, fought with you, or caused a scene at Lin Shi's dinner. But I did all of it because I love you so much. I was scared of losing you, scared you'd become more successful and farther out of my reach. I'm just an ordinary guy. I was terrified and insecure. I supported you quietly from behind. I even gave you all our savings when you started your business. But once you succeeded, you stopped coming home, wanted a divorce, and even took me to court. Judges, everyone watching, please stand up for our family. My daughter-in-law is heartless. She made some money and now looks down on us, on her own husband, and she won't even let me, her mother-in-law, through the door. Now she's a big boss and we're dirt under her shoes. She's pushing our whole family to the edge. Stop, please stop. Give us a response. Boss Jiang, would you like to respond? I will, but not with words. What do you mean? Sir, could I ask you for a favor? Of course. Give me 5 minutes. I have a few recordings. Please play them for everyone. The first recording was made in my dining room, right after he demanded the 50-50 arrangement. You can't play that recording. They're your own words. Afraid people might hear them? From now on, 50-50 means I only take care of my own share. What did you say? I meant split the expenses, not stop making me breakfast. Is cooking not an expense? Food isn't free? Utilities don't cost money? That's different. That's what you're supposed to do! He really said that? What did he just say again? He said, I love you so much, and those were his words, right? The second recording is from the evening of January 16th in my living room. The speaker is the mother-in-law who came over to set things right. You wasteful woman, what a disgrace. Just you wait, heaven is watching. That's the same mother-in-law who was crying a minute ago and asking everyone to defend her. The third recording is from late at night on January 22nd, in my bedroom. You can't play it. The second you let go, I'd already started recording. Delete all those ridiculous ledgers. Zhang Yuechu, I'm warning you, don't push me. You think I won't? What exactly are you going to do to me? Boss Jiang, that last recording happened in your bedroom? Word for word. That night he tried to hit me. He raised his hand, but I stopped him. 2 words stopped him. Those 2 words? Exactly the 2 you're thinking of. Boss Jiang, the recordings are finished, but that's not the end, is it? There's more, there's this. From the day he unilaterally demanded 50-50, every single entry from the first to the last is in this book. And you're going to read that ledger to the audience tonight? Not tonight. Tonight we start settling accounts. This ledger records every bit of value ignored during a full-time housewife's 3-year marriage. A glass of water, a meal, cleaning the house, waiting up late at night. Mr. Gulang just claimed he gave me all the family savings to start my business. So let me ask, by savings, do you mean the entries in this ledger? The 13,062 yuan in unpaid household labor you still owe me? Ms. Zhou Yali just said I wouldn't let her into my home. So let me ask, why should I welcome a guest who spent half an hour insulting me the second she walked in, and even raised a hand to hit me? I'm not standing here to beg for sympathy or expose family drama. I didn't abandon him. I simply removed him, and the belief that women's labor should be taken for granted from my life like something that never belonged there. And today I want to challenge one more idea. Why should women's work at home be free, cheap, and treated like it has no value? Boss Jiang, that applause just won't stop. Thank you, everyone. What you said tonight is definitely going viral. Going viral isn't what matters. Tonight's best guest is Ms. Zhang Yuechu. The night the episode aired, all top 3 trending topics were about you. Settling accounts, the value of housework, and 50-50, all 3 got picked up by major media outlets. The company's valuation tripled in 1 week. What about orders? The inbox is overflowing. More than 7,000 new orders and 32 investment offers. Prioritize the orders, send all the investment offers back. All of them? The company doesn't need money right now. Other people do. I want to create a foundation in the company's name. How much for the first funding round? 10 million yuan. We'll partner with top law firms to launch a public interest legal aid program. I've already picked a name. What is it? Scene. Scene? See every piece of housework that gets ignored, and every full-time homemaker who walks into divorce with nothing to protect herself. What's the core of the program? Free legal aid focused on measuring and proving compensation for unpaid household labor. Boss Jiang, public opinion is starting to split. How so? One side idolizes you and calls the project a major step forward for women. The other side, conservative media and several men's rights influencers, says you're greedy, turning marriage into a transaction, stirring up family conflict, and attacking traditional values. There's worse. Go on. They've pulled Gulang back into the spotlight. How? They're presenting him as an ordinary man supposedly victimized by extreme feminism. He's doing interviews everywhere and crying about how badly he was treated. He's become their tool for attacking me. Exactly, the easiest one to use. What you're doing has gone beyond business. You're stepping on the interests of powerful people who have benefited from the old system for a long time. I know, be careful. Mr. Huo, I understand all of that, but I can't back down. Why? Because behind me are countless women who once stood where Zhang Yuechu stood. I understand. Whatever you need from me, just ask. Ms. Zhang, the hardest part of this issue isn't policy. It's emotion. Families run on love. Turning everything into money can damage a marriage and drain the warmth from a home. That's what worries me about your model. Professor Chen, I respect your view, but let me ask you this. When a man happily takes 24/7 unpaid service from his wife, then demands she split every expense 50-50, is there really any warmth left in that marriage? When a woman gives up her career and dreams, pours everything into her family, then leaves a divorce with nothing and can't even secure custody of her child. Professor Chen, what protects her? So your model is... The answer isn't to turn every family into a cold marketplace. It's to give women trapped in unequal relationships something they can use to protect themselves. Boss Zhang, yesterday's remarks were leaked. The hearing was closed door. Someone leaked the transcript. Your line, make the invisible visible, hit number 1 on the trending list this morning, and it's already been reposted over 1 million times. And then? Online opinion has swung overwhelmingly in your favor. Marriage is supposed to be about mutual effort, yet your side kept calculating every little thing. My client was pushed to this point by a cold-hearted woman. Let's begin. Your Honor, the plaintiff requests permission to present evidence. Exhibit 1. The daily ledger kept from the day the defendant unilaterally demanded a 50-50 arrangement. Exhibit 2. The complete archive of the defendant's anonymous online smears, including the traced IP records. Exhibit 3. The livestream footage of the defendant causing a scene at the dinner. Exhibit 4. Proof the defendant purchased the GPS tracker installed under the plaintiff's car, plus 32 recordings, each matched to a time and location. The defendant probably never imagined the plaintiff would record every expense. Things he thought were just casual words and actions have now become evidence against him. We request a recess. Request denied. The court will issue its ruling. The court finds that the plaintiff's ledger is a useful and worthy method within the current legal framework for clarifying each spouse's contribution to marital property. Gulang must pay the plaintiff a one-time award of 350,000 yuan for 3 years of unpaid household labor during the marriage. I reject this. I'm appealing. How do I get none of her money and still have to pay her 350,000 yuan? That's not fair. If you benefited from someone else's labor, you should pay fair value for it. That's the most basic principle of an agreement. This concludes the ruling. This isn't fair! None of this is fair! Boss Jiang, Is Gulang going to make trouble? He'll yell. But once he's done yelling, he can't afford to lose anymore. So you won this battle? I didn't win. The ledger did. Boss Jiang, today's ruling is out. Could you say a few words? Today I, Jiang Yuechu, am officially single again. I feel lighter than ever. Yuechu, Mr. Huo, drive. Let's go. And that's where this chapter ends.